I have a question for you though. There's so many people out there who, live in their quote unquote authentic truth and they make, decisions for themselves. But many people think that, okay, they're being selfish or they're being narcissistic or they're being a-holes, right? And I
Mhm.
think for somebody like me, I would say that that's what scares me sometimes because I'm like, well, should be making decisions for myself and, staying in my power and, staying in my heart. But, like, for example, like, what if I'm with my partner and what aligns for myself is goes completely against what they want for themselves, but we're building a life together, right? But, so I'm always thinking like, well, I need to take the people in my life into some sort of consideration while making decisions because I don't want to come off selfish or self-centered. Do you ever get questions like that, or when you work with clients who might struggle with trying to find the balance between standing in their authentic truth and listening to their heart versus like, I just want to make sure that I'm not being a jerk or putting myself first in a way that's really selfish?
Mm. Yes, absolutely. And that is a great, again, I would say misconception.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's about, again, authenticity. You brought up the point of authenticity, and
Yeah.
it's a great point because a lot of, I mean, look in the personal development world, everyone talks about authenticity, being
Yeah.
authentic, and you know, um, but two things here, just the authenticity part. Number one is, what is authenticity, right? Like, who defines authenticity?
Mm.
Is the definition some kind of an external source, right? Or is or is the authenticity something that is fully true to you? That's number one. Number two is, for example, um, let's say that I've had a hard day at work and I come home and my kids come to me and say, Daddy, let's play, and very high energy, but I'm depleted. I'm at that moment, I'm just depleted and I haven't had any time for myself to kind of recharge. So I get triggered, right? And I get triggered, I go into my nervous system and I react, I explode, right? Let's say I call it anger, or they do something that makes me upset, so I feel angry now. Is me expressing my anger? I could say, well, that's authentic because I'm feeling that, and that's authentic. However, I take it a step further and I ask, yes, it may be authentic, sure, but is it honest? Is it honest? Because authenticity, to me, is this layer that we have created on top of our honesty to almost bridge, as a buffer, to almost bridge our fear to be completely honest. Okay, so the honest thing for me to do in that moment would be, hey, look, I would love to play with you right now. I need a little bit of time for myself, and as soon as I am, back to myself, I will come and play with you. That would be the honest thing, right? Authentically would be, I'm going to scream or I'm going to do something. So now coming back to the partner context, who said that, once you come into a relationship with a partner, you have to be fully aligned on everything 100%? You come there, each partner is a beautiful individual on their own, and you come together. I mean, the people come together to share a life, to share beautiful moments, not to become one or the other, not for you to become like your partner or your partner to become like you, or just one. Everyone has their own individuality. So, there are many examples I could bring with, from my wife and myself, where I would feel like, well, no, look, I would like to do this, and I know that, this, whatever I wanted to do, is not really aligned with what you want to do. Okay, that's fine. Is there in the unknown future, is there any possibility, in the infinite possibilities, is there one where, we can both do exactly what we want, what is honest for ourselves, and still connect and still be in love and still have a beautiful and create a beautiful relationship, right? Again, to me, it's about honoring yourself, and also from that place of honoring yourself, honoring the other person, right? It's, yeah, I mean, it's, to me, it's, yeah, it's simple.